3. Do you want to come with me? 3. Do you want to come with me? The bar is open from 6 a.m. The bar is open from 6 a.m. Tommy, you need to eat something, you look awful. Tommy, you need to eat something, you look awful. You must take your medicine every day. You must take your medicine every day. Won't he push last year? Won't he push last year? They will have packed their bags by tomorrow morning. They will have packed their bags by tomorrow morning. Then it won't include 2 in the morning. Then it won't include 2 in the morning. The shop is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The shop is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. He is too young. He is too young. We didn't touch at dawn. We didn't touch at dawn. Update process of rollout file. Update process of rollout file. Cruising. Cruising. My son is a designer. My son is a designer. Did it normally sell? Did it normally sell? Your mission is nonsense. Your mission is nonsense. Her husband was a sculptor. Her husband was a sculptor. We can't eat. We can't eat. He's training for the marathon race. He's training for the marathon race. Whose is this room? Whose is this room? What a funny joke. What a funny joke. Which country are you from? Which country are you from? Wasn't I a housewife next year? Wasn't I a housewife next year? I don't know your child. I don't know your child. Your stepfather is the judge. Your stepfather is the judge. Do we have to cry after 2 days? Do we have to cry after 2 days? He doesn't like swimming. He doesn't like swimming. His performance was worse than last year. His performance was worse than last year. We're doing architecture right now. We're doing architecture right now. You will fix. You will fix. The cake was baked with love. The cake was baked with love. Pronunciation is also an important element of learning English. Pronunciation is also an important element of learning English. The restaurant was highly recommended, but the food was disappointing. The restaurant was highly recommended, but the food was disappointing. The report was printed for the meeting. The report was printed for the meeting. My eldest son's name is John. My eldest son's name is John. The cheetah is the fastest land animal. The cheetah is the fastest land animal. This is the park where we played when we were kids. This is the park where we played when we were kids. How often does he go to the library? How often does he go to the library? We've been studying for our exam all weekend. We've been studying for our exam all weekend. Was our spouse an ambassador? Was our spouse an ambassador? We don't get caught weekly. We don't get caught weekly. Food tastes spicy. Food tastes spicy. Are we going to be architects every day? Are we going to be architects every day? I have too many ideas. I have too many ideas. We have known each other since our childhood. We have known each other since our childhood. Can't we do it from time to time? Can't we do it from time to time? Should I quote from last year? Should I quote from last year? The team's effort was deemed insufficient to win the match. The team's effort was deemed insufficient to win the match. Aren't we going to be Rangers soon? Aren't we going to be Rangers soon? He could kiss every month. He could kiss every month. I could see the mountains in the distance. I could see the mountains in the distance. Should be able to discuss. Should be able to discuss. Fresh tuna. fresh tuna. He is studying to become a doctor. He is studying to become a doctor. Despite being tired, she stayed up late to study. Despite being tired, she stayed up late to study. Earthquakes. Earthquakes. He is looking after his pet dog. He is looking after his pet dog. Should not cook for 2 weeks. Should not cook for 2 weeks. You jump weekly. You jump weekly. I went to the dentist to have my teeth cleaned. I went to the dentist to have my teeth cleaned. Won't you include it in the twilight? Won't you include it in the twilight? Sometimes you weren't good. Sometimes you weren't good. Is her stepbrother a translator? Is her stepbrother a translator? Your brother's air traffic controller. Your brother's air traffic controller. We are excited to try the new restaurant in town. We are excited to try the new restaurant in town. We need to buy food weekly. We need to buy food weekly. They are planning to adopt a puppy from the shelter. They are planning to adopt a puppy from the shelter. Can you fix the leaky faucet? Can you fix the leaky faucet? Was your grandson a carpenter? Was your grandson a carpenter? We must respect the wishes of the deceased. We must respect the wishes of the deceased. It was like. Shouldn't they be sculptors after 4 evenings? Shouldn't they be sculptors after 4 evenings? We're going on a camping trip next weekend. We're going on a camping trip next weekend. I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be fair. Can you win in the nighttime? Can you win in the nighttime? Didn't it take 10 years? Didn't it take 10 years? He must learn to swim. He must learn to swim. Would reach out. Would reach out. The color of the sky changes throughout the day. The color of the sky changes throughout the day. He may not be able to attend the meeting. He may not be able to attend the meeting. Does it have to come closer in 3 minutes? Does it have to come closer in 3 minutes? Will you design often? Will you design often? They hate doing laundry. They hate doing laundry. Do you have a penny in it? Do you have a penny in it? He talked to his manager. He talked to his manager. I produce. I produce. Let me know if you want me to order for you. Let me know if you want me to order for you. It's a muddy area. It's a muddy area. Can't replace it after 2 years? Can't replace it after 2 years? His brother-in-law is the financier. His brother-in-law is the financier. We will be able to meet you at the airport. We will be able to meet you at the airport. The problem is beyond my expertise. The problem is beyond my expertise. Went to school. Went to school. Let me see yours. Let me see yours. Let's examine a few solutions. Let's examine a few solutions. Can't we borrow from time to time? Can't we borrow from time to time? You may not confess every day. You may not confess every day. The message was accidentally deleted. The message was accidentally deleted. I'm meeting John at the park at 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'm meeting John at the park at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Can I return an item if I am not satisfied with the quality? Can I return an item if I am not satisfied with the quality? Will I stop after 2 centuries? Will I stop after 2 centuries? Can I ask for some help? Can I ask for some help? This is good for me. This is good for me. I want to contribute to the discussion. I want to contribute to the discussion. They watch TV in the evenings. They watch TV in the evenings. More than 5 evenings. Why am I not? More than 5 evenings. Why am I not? You can come later. You can come later. Not directly. Not directly. What time does the lesson start? What time does the lesson start? I like pop music more than classical music. I like pop music more than classical music. I have a question about your talk bet. I have a question about your talk bet. I will drive to work tomorrow morning. I will drive to work tomorrow morning. I need to help you. I need to help you. John and I are going to the beach. John and I are going to the beach. A parking ticket was issued for an illegally parked vehicle. A parking ticket was issued for an illegally parked vehicle. It did not reach the top shelf. It did not reach the top shelf. I think we need to find some solutions. I think we need to find some solutions. 3. I'm going to the vet. 3. I'm going to the vet. I looked at the city below and felt so small. I looked at the city below and felt so small. The soup is too salty for my taste. The soup is too salty for my taste. After one night you can't make a masseuse. After one night you can't make a masseuse. Was my grandson a spy? Was my grandson a spy? Mary taught herself to play the guitar. Mary taught herself to play the guitar. Conclusion. Conclusion. I shouldn't be a monthly truck driver. I shouldn't be a monthly truck driver. Wouldn't he argue every day? Wouldn't he argue every day? Were your parents real estate agents? Were your parents real estate agents? I'm not sure what the underlying problem is. I'm not sure what the underlying problem is. He didn't say. He didn't say. Can I get you something else before I go? Can I get you something else before I go? He has been working here since January. He has been working here since January. He won't give up until he wins the race. He won't give up until he wins the race. Tomorrow morning I will get up early to go jogging. Tomorrow morning I will get up early to go jogging. He was playing the piano in the living room. He was playing the piano in the living room. Noon planned. Noon planned. His half-sisters were mechanics. His half-sisters were mechanics. Your mother-in-law is a travel agency. Your mother-in-law is a travel agency. The laundry load needs to be folded. The laundry load needs to be folded. I cannot eat dairy products. I am lactose intolerant. I cannot eat dairy products. I am lactose intolerant. He prefers action movies. He prefers action movies. Let me know if you want me to make a reservation. Let me know if you want me to make a reservation. I'm applying. I'm applying. They swam in the sea on vacation. They swam in the sea on vacation. They will be in a second. They will be in a second. I need new shoes. I need new shoes. Your cousins are oncologists. Your cousins are oncologists. That taxi driver. That taxi driver. Were we winning 3 in the morning before? Were we winning 3 in the morning before? Have you ever been to a music festival before attending that festival? Have you ever been to a music festival before attending that festival? Alright, we have to go. Alright, we have to go. Then I'm butchering at 5 a.m. Then I'm butchering at 5 a.m. Shouldn't we be ambassadors often? Shouldn't we be ambassadors often? International organizations are important to global trade. International organizations are important to global trade. The lawyer was late, so I took charge of the meeting. The lawyer was late, so I took charge of the meeting. He has eaten sushi many times. He has eaten sushi many times. I burned myself while cooking dinner. I burned myself while cooking dinner. The condition of the roads is a major concern for passengers. The condition of the roads is a major concern for passengers. Have. I wish I had a better job. I wish I had a better job. Was your stepson a psychiatrist? Was your stepson a psychiatrist? Should we rank? Should we rank? We're going to the beach. We're going to the beach. Where do you live? Where do you live? It's a deal. It's a deal. Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? Can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your pen? He couldn't remember where he parked his car. He couldn't remember where he parked his car. He could sing. He could sing. He could speak English with an excellent accent. He could speak English with an excellent accent. As the Finnish. He doesn't watch horror movies. He doesn't watch horror movies. Have we taught in 5 seconds before? Have we taught in 5 seconds before? You have to study for the upcoming exam. You have to study for the upcoming exam. Generous. I ate too much and now I feel sick. I ate too much and now I feel sick. Can I leave the room please? Can I leave the room please? I worked here for 5 years. I worked here for 5 years. You are getting better. You are getting better. He works in finance and manages investments. He works in finance and manages investments. I'm going to the playground. I'm going to the playground. I would follow. I would follow. Will they invite us to their parties? Will they invite us to their parties? I shouldn't change. I shouldn't change. 4 p.m. is the object. 4 p.m. is the object. I think too. I think too. They went to Japan last year. They went to Japan last year. Can I have soup? Can I have soup? We should have booked the hotel in advance. We should have booked the hotel in advance. Is it implied occasionally? Is it implied occasionally? She wishes she could dance like a pro. She wishes she could dance like a pro. They would like. They would like. I prefer tea to coffee. I prefer tea to coffee. Logical. I threw a baseball with my friends. I threw a baseball with my friends. Winter is the coldest season of the year. Winter is the coldest season of the year. Please let's check. Please let's check. Do you have it? Do you have it? He had his guitar repaired at a music store. He had his guitar repaired at a music store. They're coming home late tonight. They're coming home late tonight. My mom told me, you should eat more fruits and vegetables. My mom told me, you should eat more fruits and vegetables. Evaluate the technology. Evaluate the technology.